I'll fly, and I'll fly into the end of the sky. So I'll be the one who doesn't have to say goodbye.
Hello guys, I'm Blood Ration done by me, Mark Hyder, My Little Pony Season 9, Episode 22. Growing up is hard to do. Let's get this episode started.
And there's the clubhouse.
Hello.
Hi, Apple Bloom.
There's that extra...
Oh, a counting star.
There's an extra level being added. A what?
Speaking of food, did you pack snacks for the train?
No.
For there and back.
Did you train for the train?
Tickets are all set.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Tickets.
Oh, sweet butt. Very sweet. Oh, shit! Did you see that? Did you see
Three
that?
bells being twilight now.
Yeah.
It's all come to this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, now it's marble pie.
Okay.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
I thought you were gonna ask Applejack. I don't suppose you asked Rarity?
You have to go on your own.
I mean, we spent all this time planning a trip and none of us asked any pony to take us?
You.
In our defense, every other
Wait a
part
minute.
of the trip was planned really well.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, face off. Face off.
My little pony, my little pony.
Oh no, I know where this episode's going.
Friendship could be until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Kindness.
Sharing kindness and
And
easy
magic
peasy.
makes it all the place you are mine. You know you are my best. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Black screen.
Why is it black skin? Because it has to
We
be.
really did.
Wait, isn't that racist?
Except finding some pony to take us, and the fair is only
Go
today.
on
You went to school
hello, darling.
without permission.
I promised to deliver a new design to Fancy Pants for his money.
Oh, you're working for... You like my fancy pants now, do you, darling? Oh! Get off my leg, Sweetie Belle.
This just reminded me of For Whom the Sweetie Bell Tolls.
Yeah.
For Whom the Sweetie Bell Tolls.
So this is Ed Valentine.
What? Oh my dear, no! Appaloosa's far too long.
Hey, that's where
I
Sam comes
went
from.
to Scootaloo's aunt's place without even their
Oh, Robot!
permission.
Robot!
Sorry, but I just heard from Spitfire that a whole
Hi, Rainbow.
bunch of
Nice
storm
suit, by the way.
Factory, and she needs every Wonderbolt to help bust him.
Bus who?
Come on, Rainbow.
Oh, that's Sweet Bell's
Yeah,
line.
Chloe.
We miss one pony, and we really want to go to the fair. Apparently, we're
I want to go to the ball.
Life is not fair.
It's like you could get lost and never find your way back. But
At the
I still
fair.
can't go.
Oh, nice eyes, Rainbow. Nice
It's
eyes.
about showing off. It's also a responsibility.
Oh,
And
shit.
when you get older, I'm sure you'll find somebody else to take you.
Sorry to say that, but it's just the eyes.
I wish I
What
could.
the hell is
Oh, I
that?
love
I'm
that.
not feeling well today.
Oh,
Big
the
Mac
apple
set.
pies.
But Big Mac's old
Cucumber.
enough to take care of
Or
himself. And
Or is that asparagus?
So much fun together.
Door slam.
Seriously?
Mom's taking care of some ponies.
Oh.
More
Are you
important.
sure it's not vomit?
Oh, it's sick.
Speaking of which, don't you even think about trying to go without a grown pony there
A
to
grown
take care
pony?
of you.
They went to
Oh, yeah.
Scootaloo's aunt's without permission.
Continuity
Continuity error.
Ants could help.
Since the fair will be full.
Yes,
of
good
all
ways ants
sorts
might
of
help.
animals and creatures.
Oh, hi, Fluttershy.
I'm sorry, but Twilight has an important magical reason.
We got a very lucky angle with her butt, by the way.
Okay, I know where this episode's going.
Busy too.
It's going to be a lot like the Kitty
Great,
Pox.
Star Swirl sent me this enchanted flower, and it isn't
Oh,
Beauty and the
continuity.
Beast! Beauty and the Beast!
figure out its magical
my God.
properties. Maybe
Definitely.
So that's
Why is it
no
in
What is that
way to
space?
the fair. We've already added
Howdy, look.
Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity, and none of them can come.
Oh, look at that face.
Too young to go on her own.
Oh, Flutterbutt! Flutterbutt!
You could take the wrong train, or miss your stop, or get lost in a strange town and end up in
They
a dangerous
went to
situation.
Scootaloo's aunt's without permission.
We know. I know it's
Yeah.
hard, but sometimes
That's what
you
she
just
said.
can't do what you want. I'm pretty pretty sure if you wanted to go to the fair, you could.
Sure, grown-ups can do a lot of things that fools can't.
Ooh, rub it in, Twilight.
Either. Like right now, I can't find a single reference to this flower.
It's from Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Those are insects I've talked to before.
Beauty
I
and
wonder
the
if there's anything in
Beast.
Shade Tail Evergreen's Tome of Flora and Fauna.
Or so technically, or Discord, or Bride of Discord.
Copy in the library
Oh,
filed under
stop.
discontinued
Twilight.
text.
Oh.
Unless they put it under Hokum.
I know, that was bad.
Ship.
Applications.
Also ship.
Hi, Applebutt.
Don't touch the. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Don't touch the flower.
Don't knock it down.
Struggle to remember how
The
she
pouty
interacted
lips,
with
man.
books.
Oh, you'll have to put it up again.
Equestria is in Appaloosa right now.
Chumbawamba.
Every pony but us.
Bet ass.
This is reminding me of Call of Cutie.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh,
He
oh.
glowed. He glowed.
Disney! Disney! We're getting a bit of Disney.
Turn back with no problem.
Yep.
I'm just
Uh-oh,
as old as our
uh-oh.
sister.
Make
danger.
Be careful what you wish for.
Hey, Sweetie Belle, why's your face all
Oh. Because Disney is working its magic. Oh.
Oh, what
Oh god.
Okay.
Into
a blooming. Well, Apple Bloom has bloomed.
Ah.
Okay, I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh, wow.
I knew this was gonna happen. Beauty and the Beast, seriously.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
what this means?
So technically,
Yeah.
they've become the Beast.
I'm a brat.
Oh dear.
So technically they've become the Beast
I'm a brat.
because the flower
very pop,
transformed
very
the
pop.
Beast, and before the petals drop,
Brought the tickets.
they will remain adults
We're gonna
forever.
make the train. I think we'll be fine.
Amazing does
Yeah.
believe as well.
Their voices should have changed.
And her face is pretty as well.
Kidding. I don't know how much of this is fair to take.
Yeah, you're gonna get over that
yeah,
now,
physics.
Sulu.
No pony yelled at us
Physics.
to slow down even once. Being a grown-up is great.
Wow.
It doesn't work like that though.
Not exactly.
Oh,
doesn't
the
work like
board!
Hi, Peter Neal.
Yep. Oh my.
We made it. Of course we did. We're grown-up ponies now.
No,
We
you're
can
not.
do
Shouldn't their
it.
voices have changed?
Do anything.
That don't apply anymore.
Well,
Because we're
voices
big.
don't go deeper as
Being
much as
big is
thinking
all
do,
it
though.
takes.
Oh, cute
So,
music.
okay.
Cute musical number.
Hearts as strong as horses.
Yeah. Hi, Shirley.
Naturally.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, that's what she said, definitely.
Give me room, gotta zoom. I've got plans to
Is that the like gallant there?
Oh, hey, Rainbow Shine.
Run, trot, or trips. 'Cause being big is all it takes. Being big
Oh my god, the inappropriate.
Oh, my, what?
At bedtime, we don't even have to close our eyes. We're in control now.
That's it. Yeah.
They don't live in planet Earth, you know.
Also, this is reminding me of a. Also, this is really reminding me of a Fairly Odd Parents episode where Timmy basically
Yeah, he becomes like this
becomes
man,
an
doesn't he?
adult and learns
Yeah.
that being an adult is not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
Manhattan.
Cause being big is all it takes. Being big isn't just a sign. We'll tell you our
Oh, university, okay.
Action.
Must be a cast to this, you know. Oh, wow. Oh, nice.
Breaking the fourth wall!
Oh.
Breaking the fourth wall!
I didn't see
Work it, work it, Apple Bloom, work it.
They did not cast me. They did not cast me.
Oh, my.
Oh dear. Yep, I see where this episode's gone.
There's gonna be a catch to it.
Catch 22. Oh, 22
Oh.
episodes. Catch 22. Oh, seriously, Mark.
Yeah.
Well, fanfic writers, your dream has officially come
Okay,
true.
they're in the jungle now. So.
This is like,
Wilson!
Welcome to the jungle.
I think I ate
this
too
is
much.
like the bog.
Wilson!
This is like the bog.
Yep.
This is the bog where the flutter tree.
Isn't.
Oh, call back. Call back.
Ooh,
Sounds of
look
silence.
at Sweeter Belle's face.
Hello?
Sounds of
Do
silence.
you think we got on the wrong train?
Sound of yeah.
I thought trains just took you where you wanted to go.
You got a train to be on a train. Yep, same with pony.
Okay, with insane
But
pony.
you three must not travel.
Are you a cannibal?
3-year-old.
This
Stranger
is
tides.
The train to Appaloosa.
Hayseed Junction.
Hours. Or you could set off on hoof.
Are you
It's
are you a
cheap
cannibal?
and confused.
Hello, Louis.
Big but young or timid.
Will. Yeah, reminds me of the episode with the flutter
Excuse
tree.
me.
I'll write down some directions.
A health of information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should wait for the train.
No.
And miss the fair?
We already ended up in the wrong place, which is exactly what we were.
I did worse.
You need to
What
work
if we
this
can't
out.
Follow the directions.
Also, this is a they've got this together. Sorry.
Oh,
Come on. We didn't come all this
Nice
way
butt
for
stuff.
nothing. Besides, I've been through a swamp as a young pony.
you can all hear me, right?
Call back.
Yes.
Call back.
Grown-ups always know the way.
Because
Brian Gossip.
all it takes.
He's choking.
Right, he's got asthma. Okay.
I've got kind of a throat thing.
Okay.
I've got kind of a throat thing. So you're a smoker.
No, he's got asthma.
They're adorable.
Oh, no.
I'm saying it now.
I know.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
The trouble is, you
Sweet
might,
about it,
they might
probably.
they might bump into
Oh.
Annie.
That's a Tarzan reference.
They might bump into Annie.
Oh, my shitty aunt. Really?
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Quicksand!
That's technically not quicksand.
from.
It's just
I'm
mud.
up for that.
Sweetie Belle, are you sure this is the right way?
Wilson! Sorry.
Where are we?
Really?
Oh god.
Sweetie Belle?
Doom and gloom.
Scootaloo? Ah!
Doom and bloom. Oh my
Don't
god.
do
Bloom
that.
and gloom.
Blooming
Fucking hell.
Gloom. Yeah, Blooming Gloom. One of my favorite episodes
We
ever.
should head back to the station. I'm not sure we can.
Which way's the station?
Oh, that's a TV series!
Like Twilight and the others say.
Lost! Or is it Lost Narrator?
Stop.
I
Just
can't-
stop.
Oh shit!
Who are you?
Wild swamp ponies!
Eh? Eh?
Swamp ponies? We're just grown-ups.
And we are definitely not lost.
Yes, you are. You're Lost Narrator. Hi, curse word.
Okay.
Stop, please. Stop. Just fucking stop.
I'm Spur, and this
Okay, curse word.
That's not Cozy Glow
Ow.
hairstyle, is it?
But
Who are
we're not
you?
confused. We're just exploring new ways to Appaloosa.
Hey, that's where
And that sounds like...
No.
I'm
What's
gonna be
that?
wrong here, but that sounds like Vincent
Which is it?
Biscuit
Sandbar.
just take Floofy here to the fair.
Why not?
It does look like Cozy Glow a little bit.
Goofy's my pet too.
Since when?
What's in the box?
hang on. Could she be in disguise?
I don't know if you ever took care of him.
Could she
No.
be in
Did you ever
disguise?
think meeting all those
No.
ponies might be good for him?
You never know. You never know.
Also,
He seems
What
okay
the-
with us.
See, they're grown-ups and they get it. Bluefy
what is that
Sorry,
cutie
Vincent.
more?
Fair with me.
Hi, Vincent Tom.
You don't
Is that a
really
pie or
think
something?
that, do you?
I don't care if I'm wrong, but I'm just saying hi.
Hold on. Us
I knew that was a spoiler last night because she was
What do you girls
in
think?
it.
If they go to the fair, we can tag along. And Spur probably should cheer Bluefy. I mean, that's something a grown-up would say.
Their
Yeah.
voices do sound a little deeper, but
grown-up
not.
ponies, we think you should share.
Okay,
And
Rarity.
let Biscuit take him to the fair.
That
You want a
is
biscuit?
Quality grown-up advice.
Oh, nice butts, by the way.
But Bluefy's never been around anything that exciting.
What?
What's
Oh.
wrong?
Oh god.
We're headed to the fair too.
You're heading
Since
to
we're
danger,
celebrating
aren't you?
that,
Don't ever say that. Don't you know
Oh,
the rules by now of dialogue?
Oh, that's
Not to
fair.
say what to say.
So they're in Appaloosa then. Okay, they made it.
Oh, no, there's some-
Oh, hi, butt. Nice butt, by the way.
So they.
Oh, there's trouble shoes.
Oh, trouble shoes. Call back. Appaloosa's most wanted.
Yep.
It's everything I
Season
wanted
5.
to be. Well, my goodness, what an interesting critter.
Interesting critter.
Showcase. You'd be sure to win most interesting
Hi, Tabitha. I'll say.
Animal showcase? That's exactly.
Because that sounded a bit like Mrs.
Like
Cake.
a bad idea. What do you
Of course it's a bad idea.
That could be Claire Collette as well. That pony. That pony could be Claire Collette as well.
Also, that was a callback to Slice of Life.
Oh, ship!
Oh, ship.
Yeah, but it's Lyra Bond.
Ship.
It had to be Lyra Bond, didn't it? It had to be Lyra Bond. Oh my god, I think they were kissing in there. I think they were kissing.
And they are avoiding responsibilities.
Just ask your advice. You ran off.
Mhm.
How we got here?
Growing up isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Where's Biscuit and Bluffy?
Yeah.
That's why I came to find you.
They're lost.
Okay, goes the glow recolor.
Should I say it or no? Hi, Mrs. Cake.
It's one thing to bring Bluffy
Or Carrot
to the
Cake.
fair,
Or she's...
but it's
No,
another
that's
to
Mr.
stick
Cake.
him in a
Cupcake.
showcase.
It's called.
What's the big deal?
You're supposed to be sharing him.
The fact that you don't know what the...
Biscuit.
I'm sure that pony in the background's a reference.
More important than having
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, this is the same place
Very
as Bubble.
familiar.
This is the same place as
He
Bubble.
probably just wants to get out.
No. What is it?
Well, they did play football in that. Well,
It's a
it's a little goat.
It's a...
Yeah,
Oh,
hi,
But
Chili.
you have to share him.
Ship.
You mean like leave?
If sharing
So that's the
is
shipping
hard,
stand, right?
That might be
It's
the
like...
best thing.
It's those things you don't feed after midnight. Can't remember what they're... Gremlin. It's a gremlin.
That's an old movie.
I don't know what Spur's so worried
Yeah,
about.
very 80s.
You and Biscuit are having fun. Yeah.
You have to ask that question.
Don't
didn't you?
ever say
You have
that!
to ask that question. It's like Dr.
Don't
Pepper.
ever
What's the worst that
say
could happen?
that! Oh, hey, apple fritter.
Oh, I love apple fritter. I'm glad
And
you
now
did
it's...
that. Oh, hello.
Sure.
Okay.
It's a gremlin. Yep, it's a gremlin.
A very tornado
In my
gremlin.
big grown-up mouth.
You and your hoofing mouth. Okay.
Okay, then.
Long
Light
pause.
screen.
Pause for dramatic effect. Okay
Wait a
then,
minute.
just stand there and just make a big tornado.
That was a reference, but I couldn't figure it out fast enough. Oh, it's Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
That was
There's no place like home.
Dorothy.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Bluffy, treats.
Take responsibility.
Okay.
You don't feed him after midnight.
Well, it's not
It's a gremlin.
It's not technically.
Right, you can teleport now.
Oh, hey, she can teleport.
Nice.
Run.
I hope you're
Oh, hi Twilight and Fluttershy.
Well, once we read Shadetail Evergreen's warning that the flower grants wishes.
And this was in Sally's town, by the way. Sally was born
The
here.
fair. It's all they were talking about.
So Twilight didn't know that
Told them
this
they were
could
too
make...
young to come. They wished to become grown-ups, then came here and caused some kind of trouble.
Wow.
Oh, they're gonna know.
Yeah.
That's so Spike from, that's so
Chip!
Spike from,
I know you're not gonna believe
Chip.
it, but it's me, April Bloom, and I'm Scootaloo. We
Look at the cutie marks.
grown-ups. And we thought
Look
we
at the
could take
cutie
the
marks,
train
yeah.
since we were old enough, but we ended up in the wrong place just like you said we would, and got lost.
So you predicted the
We
future.
limit these fools who let
Hi,
us
Doctor.
We tried to give them some grown-up style advice, but it turned their pet into a tornado that not destroyed the whole town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually
but
destroying
was
Sally's
lost.
town.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Goodness, a whirling mum tooth. They are very rare.
Oh, that's a
what?
good thing Fluttershy's
I'm not
here.
excited. This one's excited.
No shit, Sherlock.
It forms a tight bond with its caretaker. They're the only ones who can get them to stop spinning.
Up, get that,
right
get-
round, baby, right round.
Care of Bluefy.
Right, baby, right round.
Also, that's a Star Trekker recolor.
Fluttershy and I will do our best to keep every pony here safe.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
That's Floofy.
I'm
Yep.
so sorry, Spur. You knew what was best for him. all
Ship.
Grown-ups, you were way more responsible than us.
Oh, nice book, by the way.
Seem like grown-ups.
We don't have time to explain. Right now, we have to stop this, and you're the only one who can do it.
We believe in you.
I'll show you. He must
Believe in me. Believe in you. We work together. Everything we see.
Into the eye of the storm.
Seriously.
That's a Twister reference.
After years of experience with animals, I picked up a few things.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
She did her homework.
One thing's for sure. Luffy definitely earned the most.
You mean stable work?
Prize.
I'm sorry I
come
didn't
on.
listen to you.
We all are.
Also, why does that box look like a reference to something as well?
They sure aren't. But young foals pretending to be grown-ups are
Oh,
even less
yeah, that hurt, didn't
What do
it?
you mean? There's only one petal left. But I think the three of you...
Beauty and the Beast, before the petals
Beauty
fall,
and the
yeah, they would be,
Beast.
yeah.
We wish we
And if the
were
petal,
fools again.
and if the petal falls, they basically will remain adults
Grown
forever.
up forever. Yeah. And that falls
And that will
again.
be bloomed again.
Hold on. You three are actually younger than us?
Yes.
The flower turned us into grown-ups.
Technically, yes.
Oh, nice eyes, Twilight.
I guess
Gee.
That's a smug face. That's the same smug face she used with Starlight. And
all kinds of trouble. And
Student
things
Council, I
could've been a
think?
lot worse. I guess we were pretty selfish.
No, Horseshoe Win.
That's what growing up is. Which is why you probably shouldn't skip any.
Yeah.
I know we didn't
Just
Okay,
wait.
and why did you let them
Just
go to Scootaloo's
wait.
aunt
someday.
alone? That's my biggest
That'd be
nitpick.
okay, on one
'Cause that makes
condition. You get a real grown-up to bring you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scootaloo's hands.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot to take in on this one.
Scootaloo's got a new singer, apparently.
Yeah, it does. It's not Madeline Peach anymore.
Okay.
Okay, that's My Little Pony Season 9, Episode 22. Growing up is hard to do. What do you think of this episode?
Let me just say this. Be careful what you wish for.
I said that too.
And Beauty and the Beast.
Yes,
Full stop.
definitely.
It's just definitely Beauty and the Beast because of that flower, which represented that rose, which the fairy presented to that pruny, ooh, I'm so special prince.
And also,
Well,
it's like...
well, he wasn't a pruny prince. He was just spoiled rotten by his father.
Yeah, and also...
That's the
Yeah.
that's the actual context.
Who basically cared for himself than others, but anyway. It was, to test his generosity, but anyway,
It's like...
he didn't do that.
It's like,
Oh, so now he's dirty?
it's
Seriously?
like a genie in the bottle, because that's like 3 wishes. You have to use them wisely.
Not technically.
I'm a bro. What can I say? I think it was really...
It's hard to say anything on this episode.
It's hard to say anything in this sense, though, for me. Apart from the fact...
Hi, Apple Blue. I'm sorry.
it was just really nice to see the Cutie Mark Crusaders, what they would have looked like if they had grown up.
Oh.
This episode is hard to say, but what I can say is it's a nice taster to see what the Cutie Mark Crusaders would look like grown up. They were simply adorable, especially Sweetie Belle. Her face was really cute, and
She really looked a
Yeah.
lot like her sister
but
in many ways.
Yeah,
yeah.
how old do you think they were? Because they weren't they're probably in their teens, but not necessarily
Well,
older than the Twilight.
well,
Maybe in the late 20s.
well, if we're
perhaps.
being technical about it, they never changed their age. They just changed in appearance.
Yeah, but their parents...
Yeah.
If they still look young, even when they're a bit older. Okay,
Yeah, but one of the cartoon laws states that
Oh,
cartoon
another reference.
characters are not meant to age, but
Another
sometimes
reference,
they can
Mark.
get broken.
another reference, Mark.
Yeah.
Just be me. Just be me. When Sweetie Belle made her first freaking appearance.
I'm just waiting for it.
I'm waiting for it right now.
Well, let's just say, and also let's just say this was Lost Narrators episode because Lost was featured on this episode.
Stop.
Or was it the TV series? I don't know, but but still,
just cut it right now. Stop.
Because they did get lost a lot.
Kill me.
They're lucky they didn't meet Annie.
They thought they knew what they were doing.
Mark, stop.
They thought they knew what they were doing, but really they didn't. They took advantage of the fact that they were grown up, but really
they didn't take the responsibilities into consideration.
They took it a bit too far. You know,
they still acted like fools. They still
acted like fools, but in a grown-up body.
They still acted like children as adults and didn't take responsibilities and what it means to be a grown-up.
Yeah, they didn't learn the elements of growing up. They just acted like little fillies.
I thought you were going to say elements of harmony.
Yeah.
That's what I literally thought you were going to say. I'm like, really?
They didn't learn the elements of the facts of growing up. They just basically acted like little fillies, but in grown-up form. They were just themselves in grown-ups' bodies.
They're grown up.
Yep.
They were grown up, but they weren't the same age as Twilight. Maybe in their teens, maybe 13, 14.
No,
I would say they were close to their 20s.
Yeah. But they didn't. Wow. But they didn't look too grown up as such.
They didn't look too grown up. No, they're not. They weren't like Apple Rose or something, or something like that.
Well, not elderly.
Well, you know what I mean. When they turn have these little wrinkles in there.
Right, crow's feet.
But the rating. Do I give this a golden applejack? No, I don't think so.
No.
And the ultimate golden applejack? No. I just don't think it was. It didn't get me that oomph to it, if you know what I mean. Like, wow, this is amazing, and.
But we're getting so close to the end of the season. I thought it would be a bit more to the episodes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and I would have thought that would be like a new milestone for the CMCs because, they were starting off on the quest to getting their cutie mark, and then they got their cutie mark, so they're helping others get their cutie marks, which would be the next stage. But then growing up is hard to do would have been. A lot
of things don't add up with this episode. But
we have to adjust to our adult bodies now. But instead, they turned out acting like little fillies in grown-up bodies, and it's like.
The thing is catch.
We wish we were fools again.
It's catch 22. It's catch 22 for episode 22.
Oh my god! That's a Hasbro product. That's a Hasbro product.
Seriously?
A Hasbro product.
Oh, catch 22.
Oh,
but let's just say the main moral of this episode is be careful what you wish for.
Not only that,
it's a bit more than
don't think that everything's what's cracked up to be. Even though adults look like they
have
they know what they're doing,
even they have more to more prior, like more limits than what affiliate, like more, what's the word, they can do more than what affiliate can. Don't take it as just that. There's a lot more to being an adult than just having control because they're older. There's a lot more to it being an adult. Trust me, I am one, and I know these things.
Having money.
Yeah, same here. But
using money responsibility.
Bills, businesses.
But
so far
for me, this episode is kind of like your student council verdict. So I think I'm going to rate this a 5.
A 5?
Holy shit!
Or maybe 5.5 actually.
Wow.
But yeah.
Oh, you're entitled to your opinion. Okay. Major issue with the episode: continuity errors. 1. Okay. in the school, what was it? The Last Crusade. They said that they would have that Rarity, Applejack, and who am I missing? Rainbow Dash would not mind them going to school lose ants. That's a long trip, just as much as Appaloosa. So wouldn't they? But why would they have no problem with them traveling to a fair?
But don't school lose ants live in Ponyville?
No, they lived far out. So basically,
I thought they were moving to Ponyville. I thought they moved to
at the end of the episode, yes, at the end of the episode. But when they traveled there, they lived far from Ponyville. So major continuity error right there. Because of the fact that basically they were allowed to go to the ants, and had no adults to accompany them, had no problem. And I understand that there are ponies that can be trusted, and I understand Fair's more bigger and can they can easily get lost, but not what you said. But basically, yeah, that's still a major issue. I don't think that's off. Also, this is very repetitive of a lot more episodes. Bloom and gloom, definitely. With a lot of the shit in the swamp, bridal gossip, what's the other one? A health of information.
Oh, some ponies watch over me.
Sounds of silence. All sorts
some
of...
Some ponies watch over me.
In this one.
Some ponies watch over me as well.
And I do like the reference with Beauty and the Beast. But this one just has a lot of issues. Okay. And you brought up a solid point, Thomas. Okay. Let's take a look at the CMC for just 1 second. After they got their cutie marks, they got their talent, which is to help others find their cutie marks. Yep. They started a business to get to basically help clients. They should know responsibility by now. They should not be acting like mindless drones.
Called us in, see
how So this kind of
Seriously?
So this kind of has the same exact problem that Secrets and Pies does. While it's not terrible, it's not in the right place.
It should have been more like a development.
This should have been way back before season 5 when they got their cutie marks. This seems more like season 3, 4, somewhere around there. Because it just feels more like a doom and gloom kind of for fuck's sake, bloom and gloom type of episode. It feels more like that.
One of the best episodes ever, by the way.
Not something that belongs in a final season. It's cool that we do get to see them grown up. I mean, that's almost every fanfic writer's dream. But there's just a lot of problems with this episode. It doesn't seem like it's in the right place. Is it as bad as Secrets and Pies? Not fucking close. It is.
No, it's not.
Secrets and Pies was terrible and pointless. This actually had some points to it. Like the moral. Don't think that just because adults are older than you and have more, they're not as limited as you, they have more wisdom. Don't think that there's not more behind the scenes. I mean, take a look at humans. Adults have to pay bills. They have to cook. They have to do a lot of crap.
They have to pay a lot of crap for stuff. Yeah.
That's why when you hit your 20s, it's all downhill from there. Because basically, you're an adult now, and you have to support yourself. Yeah, don't wish to grow up too fast.
Don't whine on mommy
because it's not all it's cracked up to be. Being an adult is a humongous responsibility. Mm-hmm. Unless, in my case, I do have support to help me out because of my disability, because of a lot of things. But if you're an adult and you're out on your own, you have to support yourself. That's the problem. You gotta take responsibility for your actions. You screw up, you gotta vouch for it. You have responsibilities you have to do. The CMC did not realize that, and it reminded me a lot of that Fairly Odd Parents episode. I cannot remember what it's called, but basically,
Timmy was like this guy, wasn't he?
Where Timmy had wished to be a grown-up, and basically learned that being an adult is not all it's cracked up to be. He was basically turned into this looking adult, and he was kicked out of his home. He slept on bleachers. He was put in jail. And in the end, he had to originally find himself back and dad because he had lost all of his support.
You could say parents crossed the bar as well.
So that's what it reminds me of a lot. And but it's not the same exact moral. It's basically kids in adult bodies thinking that, you know, being an adult is all about freedom and
It's awesome.
being able
It's
to do
great.
and
We
being
do whatever we
and being
want.
able to do whatever
Yeah.
and being able to do whatever we want. No, it's not. Being an adult is really a huge responsibility. You have responsibilities to take care of, and you have to support yourself. Unless you do have people that are willing to support you, then it's a little different. But you still have responsibilities.
Yeah.
Does it deserve a golden applejack, in my opinion? No. It's got many problems with the plot line, and it just doesn't add up. Like, there's continuity errors. It seems like it's in the wrong place. It should be more like season 3 or season 4-ish. Like, they should have come way before they got their cutie marks. Because after they got their cutie marks, they learned what responsibility is. They had a job. To run a job, you need to know what responsibility is in order to even know. And sure, good callbacks and all that, but it just doesn't add up. So
I'm not shipping with Lyra Bomb.
No ultimate, no golden, but this episode wasn't terrible. It was really enjoyable to watch.
I'm not saying it was terrible.
A great song by Daniel Ingram. Even though it really had a reminiscent sound of Heart's Strongest Horses, definitely. Because that song, man, nostalgia. I recently rewatched the episode, and really fun to go back and watch it. This is actually going to be one that's actually memorable, though, because something happened that's never happened before. They got to, and it's really technically not their fault. It's technically not their fault because of the fact that they had no idea what the flower was capable of near the Twilight. But they should have went to Twilight, but being fillies with responsibilities and, you know, having that knowledge, they should have known better. So I'm going to rate this probably a 7. I feel like that's a fair number. Like, it's a weak episode, but it's actually a good episode. So it's not terrible. Definitely really watch. And I really like the references. And that one where the tornado was once the tornado went, I'm like, oh, it's the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, because I barely caught that Dorothy reference. So I'm like, oh god, we're not in Kansas anymore. And Appaloosa technically is kind of sort of like Kansas.
Yeah.
It's basically the stereotype for a southern town. But that's about as much as I can say on the episode. It did have problems, but it's nothing like Secrets and Pies that was pointless and stupid. And the moral didn't make any sense. This one had a moral that makes sense, and is actually a really good lesson for kids. Don't wish to grow up too fast. Trust me, once you hit your 20s, life goes downhill. Trust me. Enjoy your youth as long as you can, because once you grow up, you get this on your face. If you're a male, you get this crap on your face that you have to shave off. You have bills to pay. You have to support yourself. You have to do on your own, unless you do have support.
7 from Sparrow, yeah.
7 out of 10 for me. Mark, your thoughts?
5.5 for me.
Okay. Another continuity evidence. You've said Heart Strong as Horses. Okay.
Yeah.
Flight to the Finish.
Flight to the Finish.
What did they do at the episode? They went to the stadium on their own.
Right.
On their own. They didn't need an adult to go to the stadium, and it was quite far away.
Actually no, they had Rainbow Dash. They had Rainbow Dash.
That's
an adult.
Well, we didn't see Rainbow Dash when they went over the hill. We didn't see Rainbow Dash. All we saw was Rainbow Dash stopping the train, but we didn't see Rainbow Dash guiding back to.
Oh, Mark, you had to say that, didn't you?
What?
Sorry, Mark, but stop the train. Stop the train. Yep, Friendship is Magic, or musical.
Musical. I tried, actually.
Because Rainbow Dash couldn't take them because she was in charge with all the other attendings as well.
Well, she was in charge of the fillies with Flaco, wasn't she?
Yeah, but
also, I think I spotted another callback. Oh shoot.
Well, it's all Trouble Hooves from.
I don't know what bucking in his episode. What was it?
Yeah.
Because that stadium
Common
looked
ground.
that stadium looked very, very familiar.
Common ground.
But was that in Appaloosa? I
Yeah,
honestly
yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another callback. Continuity.
And it's in the same place where Trouble Shoes did the rodeo clown thing, but messed up.
Continuity.
It's the very same stadium with Trouble Shoes trying to be the rodeo clown.
Anyways,
even
continue.
in the first season, the
Frozen
CMCs
again.
went everywhere without an adult around Ponyville.
Yeah.
But that's in Ponyville, so that's more of a residential area, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
Oh dear.
But you wouldn't let your young kid go around the town on your own. Even as a small town, you wouldn't let them go on your own because they're so young.
Well, they're kids, so kids will be kids.
Yeah, but how old are the fillies when we first saw them?
Well, when we first saw them, I would estimate them probably around 7, 8.
Yeah, about that.
I wouldn't trust her. If I had a daughter 7 years old, I wouldn't trust her to go on her own. I would probably have to go with her.
Mark, you're being way too technical about this. I mean, seriously, this is a show. No, I didn't say the T word. I said technical, not technic. That word.
Oh, you almost did. You almost did.
That word.
That word, yeah, the T word.
So I just spared Mark from editing.
It has been a while since I've seen Beauty and the Beast. It's been a while.
That was the correct reference.
Yeah,
no, that was the reference though.
Even with the pedal falling, pedal falling, it would have been used.
You mentioned Cutie Pops as well with a flower.
It felt very Cutie because of the fact of what happens.
Yeah.
They basically, I thought they were going to take the flower, which would have matched Cutie Pops perfectly. But
health of information.
But no. But basically, how can I put this? It's still Cutie Pox-ish because of the fact, instead of addressing it to, Twilight, that, oh crap, the flubber turned us into adults on accident, they decided to use it anyways for their own greed. So that is the Cutie Pox kind of sorta. So again, repetition.
Yeah, Apple Blame being a show off on that episode because of all my cutie marks. My sister's sneaking in fancy. Anyway.
Yeah.
I thought we'd been to a fair before in Pony. We've been to fair before, have they?
Ponyville, it's been mostly parties and stuff like orchestrated by Pinkie Pie. I don't think there's ever been a fair. Not that I can recall.
No, there's never been a fair.
Oh man, that's not fair.
I said that.
You have to pay. You have to pay the fair.
And also, when I
Seriously?
on their own in the rodeo,
Snuck.
the help.
Sorry.
They sneaked out of the house to help troubleshoes.
But the only fair they had was in the Crystal Empire.
No, that was Appaloosa.
Oh, Brayburn.
Brayburn. That was Brayburn's fault because he fell asleep on the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they still left the house.
I'm sorry. He reminds me of a certain somebody, and that's why I couldn't think of his name.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, I don't want to even reminisce about that.
I'll give a 7 out of 10 rating. I won't give it any golden pony
Applejack
awards. I was expecting a bit more from the episode. I thought it would be coming into the.
Well, for me, I thought it was going to be like a development kind of episode because of when they were on the quest for their cutie marks.
Yeah, but
and when they got their cutie marks and were helping all the other fillies and colts without cutie marks get them.
Also, some people think once you get your cutie mark, you're automatically become an adult. No, you still.
Yeah. No, that just means That just means that you've earned your purpose
in life,
or your special, or you've found your special talent and what you're destined to do for life.
Yeah,
so that doesn't mean you're grown up. You have to learn how to master those abilities first.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like when the main six are.
Ouch.
Rarity, Twilight, Pinkie.
What?
Applejack.
Well, yeah, but basically, what triggered that was the Sonic Rainboom. Twilight's biggest, like, their friendship was destined to happen because of the season 5 finale. If the rain boom never happened, the cutie mark would have never been given to Twilight, and never would have met, and their friendship would have never been made.
And Pony wouldn't.
And technically, G4 would have never existed.
Yeah, and Twilight going home. Trying to hatch Spike's egg. Yeah.
The power of Christ compels you.
I command you, hatch.
Yeah, I just thought this episode
seemed out of place. It seemed out of place.
Probably put this in near the beginning of season 5, or not season 5.
Or I would have put it more like in the middle of maybe season 4.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because that seems more like the right spot.
It's kind of when they left all three of them in charge of the barn, of the house. When they did.
That's some point to watch over me.
Yeah.
Some pony to watch over me. Yeah, but that was Apple Bloom's job.
Yeah, but they were old enough to live on their own without the adults.
And they were responsible. Apple Bloom actually did get her chores done, or technically all of the chores done that were the responsibilities of the farm. She did get them done and was going to basically, do whatever she wanted until Applejack had to jump into the mix. And having watched that episode again, it actually is not bad. It's
a great episode. I love it.
It's okay. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but having...
AJ is funny in that episode.
Kind of having a sibling like that, yeah, I know the feeling. It's like, you go now and leave me alone. I'm plenty old enough to know what to do. Leave
you okay now?
Alone.
You okay now? Are you okay now?
Have you got... Okay, what is next episode?
Next episode is the Big Mac question.
That's the
Big Mac question. Yeah, the Big Mac.
Also, is it sponsored by McDonald's?
I'm loving it. Seriously.
Have you got
anything
to add before we close?
Seriously?
Season 9 really started off strong, but now it's just kind of getting repetitive and kind of lazy. That's kind of the problem right now with Season 9 for me, is that it's really struggling to really keep my interest. But I'll still watch it all the way through, because bronies are bronies. Season 9 is really just kind of getting repetitive, lazy, and I don't know about it anymore.
We just want to die.
There has been very good moments, like how like Scooter's parents, for instance, the Sombra's return, and holy crap, that dark episode.
Also Starlight becoming head mayor of the school. So
that's character development. But there has been a lot of good. It's had good moments, but it's just probably going to be this season that I don't remember most of. Honestly, unless the season finale really gets my attention, it's not going to be memorable for me. I'll remember this definitely, because this is a different idea. When they go for different ideas like this is when you remember something. Sonic Rainbow, Twilight becoming a princess, Apple Bloom getting the cutie pox. Original ideas stick to the mind, not repetitiveness. Sounds of Silence, even the Season 8 episode. What's that, Season 8?
Season 7. No, Season
8?
Sounds of Silence?
Sound of Silence, yeah.
I mean, that was one of the best ones of the season.
I'd rather sing!
Okay.
Bringing in a whole new species that we're probably not going to see anything of.
Yeah, definitely.
But, yeah.
Okay, that was My Little Midi Season 9, Episode 22, Growing Up is Hard to Do. Hope you like this episode and all the episodes we'll do, and we'll see you next time.
Oh.
Yes. Growing up is hard to do.
Okay.
We are the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Da 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 da.
Apple Bloom, represent, please.
Seriously?
know what this means? We can go to the fair!